I'm glad I've made this decision.
Michelle and Angela are put under starters' orders, and Rafaela has some last-minute advice. Running a Raramuri race is unlike any other. Women's races can last up to 15 hours, covering distances of up to 60 miles. With men's races, sometimes twice that. This course is only 5 miles long, but already Michelle is struggling to keep up. And as Angela races ahead, Michelle decides to pull out after just over a mile.
It's hot, it's really hot, and it's really rocky terrain, if you know what I mean. But I'm glad I did it, and I think they appreciate that I did it. Although Teo seems a bit disappointed with me.
About 40 minutes later, Angela completes the course. Raramuri sportsmanship dictates that Michelle must now formally congratulate the victor.
Angela, I respect you so much.
Winning means a lot to Angela. Endurance is highly valued by the tribe, and this victory will enhance her reputation among the community.
Oh, she's crying. Oh, thank you. It was your little face and Cynthia's little face through the window that made me decide I had to do this. I had to, you know, get over the sickness and just do it, because it was your face and I knew how much you wanted me to do it. It was a fair race. Yeah. I think the important thing for me to remember is that there will always be hurdles and there will always be obstacles and there will always be dark moments, but you just have to see them through and not let them get you down and not let them make you sad, which is my default emotion. I think they should just make me more determined to get back to the good times. So yeah, I'm going to join the family in the kitchen and appreciate them for who they are now. Even the very, very noisy crying babies tonight.
This morning, the Morelos are going to the town of San Rafael to pick up their government subsidy.
Oh my God, is that what we're travelling in?
It's a 3-hour drive and a day out for the whole family. But half a mile down the road, their truck breaks down.
How many people in Gataibo have their own car?
Liga papri sunun darom sunu da papa si mut nore aro sunun kisi simi mut nora me sunu aron darine hura mut hare pir pe papa juken kam troka.
Do you feel that you are well off in comparison to everyone else?
Que les digo que nosotros no somos los ricos, que pues sí, una gente sí nos dice que somos ricos, pero pues no somos ricos, porque a veces no tenemos que comer.
They don't even have anything to eat. Wow. had no sense of that at all. You know, and I just hope they're not making sacrifices for me.
During the winter months, this area suffers from periods of drought and food is scarce. At these times, the government subsidy is crucial to the community's survival. But it's only the women who are trusted with the money.
Why don't they give the money to Teodor, to the husbands? They only give it to the wives, that's right? Is alcohol then a big problem in your community?
As well as alcoholism, migration is a growing problem for the mountain communities, with many young men leaving in search of better lives in the cities. Soon after the children were born, Flor's husband left. And while she was lucky to have the support of her parents, other women in her situation have been left to fend for themselves.
My legs are killing me. We've been waiting hours and this crowd doesn't seem to be getting any thinner. They're all still there. I'm getting a sense now of what they have to do to get their bit of cash, you know. There must be another way.
After 5 hours of waiting, Flor gets the family's monthly allowance, equivalent to £30. It's given to subsidise the children's education in local schools, but also used to buy basic provisions like sugar, oil, toilet roll and instant coffee.
I thought there was nothing to learn, and how wrong I was about so many things. This little bed that I'm sitting on now, that I so dismissed and so worried about when I first got here, would I sleep, is so cold, it's so hard, it doesn't give, you know. It seems the coziest, warmest little place to come and sleep. And this room in this house, the happiest home to come back to, having seen what I've seen today. I should thank my lucky stars, I suppose, for what I've got.
Until 15 years ago, Rafaela's father was the local shaman or spiritual healer, but that role died with him. The villagers of Kitaevo now have access to basic medical care in a temporary clinic that is set up once a month. In between times, Rafaela keeps an eye on the well-being of those most in need, sometimes prescribing herbal remedies. But there's one family who need close attention. In this household, both parents are alcoholics, and their 6 children often go without.
I've never heard of this before, if someone to be spooked. What made her frightened?
Huh?
Don't be frightened. Don't be frightened. These children deserve more than that. Rafaela's like a sort of archetypal good mother. She's got enough for everyone. You know, my little moans and groans are nothing in compared to this, obviously. Maybe that's what she's been thinking, you know, get a life. Get a fucking life, Michelle. I do love you, Rafaela. Oh, very lovely. Aren't you? You've got enough for everyone.
Although the villagers of Kitaiba live right on the edge of the Copper Canyon, not many venture down into its depths.
Oh my God. You want me to go down there? It's very steep and very far.
As a herbalist, Rafaela must go down there to gather plants. And today she's taking Michelle to find a treatment for the little girl who's sick with fear.
I'm
pioneering. I'm going to pioneer and search for the herb of fear. Yes.
The canyon is over a mile deep. At the bottom, the climate is tropical, and the land more fertile than the plateau.
Feels good. Feels good. Now go, Michelle.
After 6 hours of walking, they finally reach Rafaela's secret spot.
Rafaela, that's a dry tree branch. Surely we have not come all the way to get a tree branch. This one? Here?
Oh.
Smells good. Smells strange, but good. So there are some people afraid in Raramuri tribe. Like the little girl we saw. Sounds like good stuff.
The journey back up to the plateau can take up to 8 hours. So Rafaela and Michelle decide to spend the night in the canyon.
Is that right? You were born in a cave? Maybe that's what's made you so strong and resilient, to be born in a cave. You can cope with anything. Someone who walks towards well-being.